Game is unpaused.
And we're playing. Okay. In fact, I'm going to just add that little bit of input to say I suspect that the observer crash is because you start too quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, giving us a little nudge would be helpful. Hold on, I need to catch up on that Discord chat myself. Okay, yes, let's continue looking at the Civil War. Nanjing Click has no troops on the front line as well. It's
moving in the co-pro now.
oh,
Hello.
Hello, Co-Prosperity Sphere. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
I noticed something weird. You're backing the wrong horse here, aren't you?
No.
What nation are you thinking of?
He's asking why are we backing Nanjing?
Yeah.
Because the color it's very beautiful.
Yeah, I prefer the colour. It just looks nicer.
There's logic to it, yes.
Because usually Nanjing is very much a Reichspakt Chinese warlord because they have such close links to German-East Asia, and this may well be empowering both of those against CoPro.
Pin. Oh, I got out. Nice.
No,
Sorry.
it doesn't buff them at all. It can't join the Reichspakt, and it will be more likely to join the United Front, so you'll see later that it's the right decision.
I'm just curious. I've never seen CoPro joining Nanjing before. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically so we can declare on them at the same time as all other Chinese nations when Feng Tian goes to war.
Gotcha. Okay.
okay. So some serious strategizing coming in there. Do you have a main
we're about to
target?
get encircled, Detro.
But sorry about that. I mean,
No,
Guys,
absolutely.
okay, I'll come up and maybe it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, they got encircled instead. Yay!
You were about to say, Mr. Midgeman?
Yes, I was just asking if you don't mind, Jared. Like, do you have a? I guess as a team you have a tactic, but do you have a team in this game today that you're most worried about?
Yeah. Two teams. It's
Yeah.
EI and Entente. They are
Yeah.
very strong. Like no disrespect to Grisha, but yeah, like he's a director cut player. He's not vanilla player.
The Tukans also won last year, and we play with them on a weekly games, and we really don't underestimate them with their skill level. He also streamed them, I think, last week. Midgeman. You saw what they were capable of, so we have our eyes on them.
Mm-hmm. They had actually misplayed their game and still won last week. So yeah, they're a pretty strong team. But do you think you've got what it takes to be this year's winners?
Yeah.
Else we need to go to the finals.
You seem to have rallied pretty nicely with the Nanjing thing. I was very, very concerned because the Left Commandang was really coming after you there, but you seem to have revived yourselves.
We've played against a co-pro who did this. I think they did it to us last week during the preliminaries. It was a different co-pro, obviously, but I swear I remember they did the same thing to us when we were being as the Reichspakt, so we knew we were going to get attacked. Oh, poor Germany station.
Yeah, I just saw they just got encircled there. Oh, I thought that was a Germany. Okay, not quite as bad.
Reichspakt have sent nothing.
If that was Germany, it would have been very poggers, you know?
Reichspakt have sent nothing.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, which is why I was kind of so surprised that you were joining Nanjing and not Anqing, because that's usually the one that I see.
Yeah,
Washing
I was
down.
tempted to go Anqing, but there's a chance they might side with Feng Tian, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't like that.
Isn't there a way of diplomatically getting them on your side if they do?
You don't want that, though. You want to conquer the whole of China as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Right.
We're gonna kill all of them instead of be friendly.
We want to unify China as quickly as possible. Create a powerhouse China.
We're greedy.
Well, I just meant diplomatically annex them. I don't know the Chinese mechanics that well. I usually play Nanjing when I do.
Alright.
Can I take control for 2 seconds, Mordred?
Yeah, it's all yours. Well, I don't really want to extract too many of your secrets for this just yet, and also I very much recognise that you're very busy fighting this civil war. So if you want to get back to that, then we'll go and have a chat with one of the other teams, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks.
Have fun.
All the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy.
Yes, I'm just removing my webcam from from the stream right for the moment because my dinner arrived early. So I'm going to be eating, and I don't want people to have to watch me eat. That's unfair.
I'm going to move them to the channel if I can. Move to... Who are you? You're co-pro. Boom. Boom.
Going to bring up Third International next.
Okay. Alright, so Third International are coming in next, and we'll have a word with them. So Third International are working with the Left Commandang here, and have been pretty aggressive.
Hello there.
Hello!
Yes, the China campaign goes well. We will spread glorious syndicalism to the world.
I was going to say, like, my money right now is on Left Commandang winning this one. Like, you've done a really good job of just chopping up all of Nanjing's divisions.
Yep. We are happy with the campaign. We were surprised that the Co-Pro supported Nanjing, considering it's...
Bang went Changchen.
Yeah.
And SR going left. Shouldn't we just keep going for the encirclement of Nanjing?
Yeah, can do.
Like, yeah, I would go up and try to encircle Nanjing. It's only 2 tiles.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
we're
were
in
also...
the middle of a big war, so we have to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they dragged you up during this, if I'm being very honest.
Yeah, it's a little stressful, but we're fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I was surprised that Co-Pro was back in Nanjing, and Reichspakt have sent nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't seem to be the most knowledgeable players, let me tell you.
Yeah,
Right,
it's the problem is with the Reichspakt is they don't play Kaiserreich very often.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
they are very good players. It's just they don't know what happens in certain stages of the game compared to the rest of the teams.
yeah, that was our summary at the start. We basically said that the Reichspakt are going to be mechanically very sound. They know like how armies work and the divisions and templates and the like, but
Yeah, and their micro
strategically
is,
they're going to struggle.
their micro is also very good. Like we are, it's going to be a fight because Reichspakt Industry is just better than 3i Industry.
Yep.
Yes, that is true, even if you play it really badly. Also, send troops to Indochina.
Yep, Indochina's just started.
You want me to send it now?
I think you can, yes. We don't have enough for everyone
I'm
to send
walking
to.
over the river. Oh yeah, you also already got it as well.
Another Nanjing's around. They're down to just, I think, 2 divisions.
I'm probably not holding against the princely one, but if you check from the side, it's fine.
So
just
with,
lost hand.
with that in mind, with what you say about the Reichspakt, which team are you most worried about this
Entente.
other tournament? The Entente.
The Entente's kind of in trouble now because they had like their weird problem with Canada.
Yeah.
So I would actually say Co-Pro is the most dangerous now.
But
It's like, they lost their player who was preparing to play Canada for like weeks and weeks, you know. And now they have this other guy.
Yeah, they had to bring in one of their reserves, unfortunately, with
Yeah.
the connection issues early on.
So I'm leaning towards Co-Pro being the bigger threat.
Okay. I mean, that's one of the interesting areas, because Co-Pro and Third International don't usually have that many areas of conflict.
early, no, we don't.
Can you
Like,
help me attack this place above Nanjing so we can cut them off completely?
No, if I leave this, you'll get into
Ireland specifically.
Yep, I'm coming up.
Also send troops to
Yeah,
of course.
I
would
wish
have
the
my-
AI just pinned this and circled it.
Okay, I need to go talk to Steinsy. He has problems apparently.
All right. But
Yeah.
yeah, we are fairly happy with how things are going currently.
I would say that you probably should be. Left Commandang winning this is a pretty big step to, delaying things for Co-Pro.
Actually, the worst one, like the best one for winning, would have been Nanjing to delay Co-Pro, which is why we were surprised that.
I was pretty sure that was the case. And they were like, no, it makes things easier. I'm like, really? Sure.
I think the
Nice.
best
We
one
got the
to-
info from
Oh,
Nanjing.
nice.
Yeah, I feel like the best one for Kopo that it's faster for them is Shandong uniting, because
Yes.
they only have cores in the north, so you take Shandong and they cap.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that, which is again, I mean, Shandong joined this war really late, so that's why I was surprised they didn't back Anqing, because Anqing's usually the next choice for them.
Yeah, and Nanjing went Fengchang collaboration, so it actually buffs Fengchang if Nanjing wins.
Yeah.
Which was...
If somebody can pin Nanjing. Too late.
Alright.
No, but that's nothing.
They have a lot of troops in Nanjing at the moment.
Yeah, but if we fully encircle it, then they have to last stand constantly.
True. Drains them of command power and
Yep.
equipment.
Yep.
So, do you guys think you have what it takes to win this year's competition?
I am fairly comfortable that we do. It all comes down to... I basically summarized it. Well, basically, if one of either 3i or CoPro makes a mistake, Entente will win. If CoPro makes a mistake, then it opens the door for 3i or Entente. But if if 3i make a mistake, then Entente can just steamroll this game. It basically comes because as soon as Entente gets a secure landing in Europe, it's pretty much game over. Entente tanks are just insane.
Yes, those American heavies are scary. We saw those last week.
Yeah.
Why did they even add those buffs?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. There is basically 3i and CoPro tanks cannot pierce those heavy tanks ever.
Yeah, the armor ratings are quite ludicrous. I was doing comparisons last week of your tanks versus the Reichspakt ones in particular, and then
Yeah.
the Russian ones, and it was no comparison.
But the Reichspakt actually have a chance to pierce it.
Not the template they used last week.
No, that's because they only had heavy 2s.
Hmm.
That was the problem they had. They only had heavy 2s. If they had heavy 3s, then yeah, it would have been alright. It's just that sort of thing where it usually comes down to the ability to rush research and things like that.
Germany's supporting Shandong. Huh.
No,
They finally
Germany
thought
finally
they should
should
get involved.
And Sweden sent volunteers to Vietnam. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Vietnam
Indochina?
split.
Or... Okay, we sent volunteers to Indochina, right? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
the only one
Yep.
that hasn't yet.
Anyway, I don't want to interrupt you guys too much because you've now got 2 different civil wars to be fighting. So thank you very much for talking to us. I wish you all the best for the campaign to come. I'm looking forward to seeing some more shenanigans.
All right,
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
all right. See you guys.
Thanks, hosting.
This was 3i, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So that was the Third International. I am sure that we'll hear again from one of the other teams very, very soon. I do kind of feel for them trying to talk to us while also dealing with some pretty intensive micro there and, keeping the team communications going. But this is going to give us a quick opportunity to see what the sides are in the Civil War. So Vietnam is split. So this must be one of the tree options, basically for the increased autonomy. So is Vietnam still part of Reichspakt? Yes. So we have Germany, East Asia plus Vietnam versus Indo-Chinese Union. Vietnam's being supported only by Sweden. The Germany, East Asia is being supported by Sweden and Princely Fed. And then Indochina is being supported by Britain, France, Ireland, Spain, and Italy. So this time the Reichspakt is getting involved.
I think it's down to the fact that Germany's
It does
is a
look
bit
like
more of
there's
their
just
core
one
territory.
final little pocket left of Nanjing to be fighting against at the moment, and the Third International forces are slowly but surely pushing in. I kind of wonder why they haven't taken Wuji.
I think they're trying to spread the supply a little bit before they cut it off. That would be my guess. Try and bait some of the AI troops out, get them to go into that area, Or is that no? Is that like,
Cut
can they
off?
not actually get there? I don't think the AI can actually path there.
They
So they're
can't.
just holding it off. Okay, interesting.
Would that win the war if they took Wuji? I don't think so.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Nanjing is kind of an important landmark here. Can only get to Wuji from the north. Got Spain walking in right now. Took it. From the south you can get there. There's this connection here. I think they just didn't take it yet. Maybe because they wanted all their troops attacking Nanjing. So let's take a look at how the different factions have done in terms of experience gain from this. Coming to France sitting on 16, Britain's on 11, Germany's on 2, Spain's on 1, Italy's on 10, Ireland's on 9. Then CoPro was the other side that was really invested in this. We've got Japan on 8, Fentian on 9, Russia on 1. So they've probably just spent some. Who else? Siam, thank you. 27. So Siam's actually got a lot, and they've also got 50 air experience. So I do kind of wonder if this means that Siam has gone down the military focuses rather than industrial ones. Oh, was Russia having stability issues? Russia's having stability issues. Jeez.
And here's our Reichspakt.
Hello, Reichspakt.
Howdy.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Здравствуйте.
So, how are you guys feeling about this game so far?
Oh, it's a guaranteed win. You might as well just end this now. It's a wrap.
I would rather
Game
end
over.
it right now.
Yeah, we're ready to dominate the competition. You know, me, Forcive, Andy is ready to conquer all the Balkans. All right.
Okay, I'm liking the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. We don't spot any competitive players here.
Oh no, none. Absolutely.
Speaking completely frankly, though, the only person we've got our eyes on is Russia because he's doing that tank ahead of time research. But besides that, if they don't, that's all they got going for them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see anything else they can possibly do.
Out micro us even with better things.
Just individually, skill level wise, we are just so far superior. It's not even close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. We got top 8 microers in our team.
We have the top second player in Hoi4 here, yeah.
This is true. Very true.
So you're going to put all of your eggs on just out microing your opponents. The strategy be damned.
Mm-hmm. Essentially.
Well, yeah, we'll have a lot of tanks, and we will just simply out micro
and out macroing too.
This is true. This is very true. As a league player myself, I know how to just intellectually surpass my opponents. I've refined this craft over many decades.
Right, for a game that's been out for, what, 5 years?
Yeah. When I was in my womb, I was already thinking ahead. That's my gist. I think at this point, though, I don't see anybody else that could, like... The only way, if you want an actual answer, the only way I see us losing on Reichspakt, putting aside the Entente, is if the French player and the Russian player has, like, really good cooperation. I can't think of the word. Like, they work with each other. Cooperation. I don't fucking know. But if they work together properly and they actually time their offensives right, then that's the only way I could see them actually genuinely having a chance. Like, I don't know if you saw, but in our previous session, the Russian player just basically sat out the entire time. So if that sort of happens again, we get like a few month grace period, then I don't really see them having a chance. But
right.
At this point,
these players are all winners of their individual groups, so you are up against like the best of the best for the Kaiserreich games generally. So we'll see.
All right, well, cool.
All right.
So, are there any teams in particular you're most afraid of?
I think, yeah, main one is Russia and the co-prosperity sphere, because, like, he's probably going to have, like, I don't know if he's going heavies or mediums, but, like, he's going to have whatever, medium 3s or heavy 3s in, like, 1940. So that's, which is a bit, you know, worrisome. He's going to have a bunch of tanks before we can get tanks out.
Yeah. And Russia does like their big tanks, so... We shall see what happens.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's possible to get modern tanks as Russia in this in 1943. So
it's pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. But at that point, like, that's the only real thing that genuinely makes me quake in my boots. Like, I don't think anybody here in the Reichspakt is like genuinely afraid of any other.
Those guys
strat
don't
people
even
could
know
do.
what to farm.
No.
And what about what's been going on in the Chinese Civil War so far? Usually the Reichspakt tries to support Nanjing, but this has actually weirdly been co-pro supporting them.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been very preoccupied eating this Chipotle bowl. I couldn't really give a shit about China, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay. But I did see that Sweden and a few others are getting involved in the Indo-Chinese fight, so Reichspakt is putting their flag down.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't surprise me, but it's interesting more to see that the Japanese are helping Nanjing, but I don't know if there's a part in their focus tree that makes them collaborate with Japan.
Nope. Nanjing is firmly Reichspakt aligned.
Yeah, I have no idea then. That
Neither
is...
did we. We were like, why are they supporting them? That's completely the wrong team.
Maybe they made the same mistake that Grisha did, where he sent shit to Shandong for no reason.
Maybe.
I'm a farm ranger.
I mean, I did also notice that Japan was sending guns to every single one of the warlords, so they were just trying to get as much experience as possible, I think.
You know, that's a great point. I'm gonna do that too.
Okay. Sorry, giving away strategies there. My bad.
I won't say that's a new strategy.
Granted, when you're playing with someone this retarded, Grisha, it's always a new strat for me. The basics got lost after a while.
I
More
know.
tap
I know.
control for 2
Golden comes up with a new strategy every other day.
Yeah, that's true. I am the patent pending strat master.
I'm sorry to tell you, but Tank Rush is not a new strat.
Well, I wasn't even the one that found that. Like, Tank Russia, I still think, like, looking
Not
at their
Tank
focus
Russia,
tree...
Tank Rush. Just straight up Tank Rush.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. Like, every other, like, at least I could double check, but as far as I'm
The
aware,
problem
when I
is
was
that
looking at
other
the
people
tree,
don't have the 2-year head buff.
like, looking at this, I think it's just not even close, all of the other ones. Like, getting those 2 research bonuses, especially since you get the armor research time and max speed too. Like, none of the other ones even remotely seem that good.
Guys, I think Ford International is winning in Vietnam because of AI dumb decisions.
Oh, what are they doing?
They, I forget
Sweden,
how...
you got...
I know, I just forget about this, okay?
Is that the AI or is that you being dumb?
No, I don't look at this, man. I'm researching.
Sweden
I forget
has been
about
encircled here in a mountain.
Yep, I just saw that.
All right. How you? Okay. Someone gonna break you out of there?
Nah, man, I don't need it. I'm IR controller, you know?
I mean, I literally can't send volunteers, so that's gonna be on you.
Yep. It's gonna be on me.
What intrigues me more is that from everything I can see, they don't really care that much about Indochina as much as they do China, which is weird.
No, this is mostly just to strip Germany's Asia from you. And if they don't, then they don't. GEA isn't that big a factor.
Is Nanjing, like, if Nanjing dies, what exactly does that result in, aside from the obvious of them just being dead?
Well, usually, Germany, East Asia, and Nanjing have a symbiotic relationship. So as one gets more powerful, the other one gets more powerful. They feed into each other a lot. So with Nanjing gone, Germany, East Asia is that much weaker.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. If you play Kaiserreich like single player and just like explore that relationship between the two, it's a really
Excuse me,
interesting game.
can I ask a question? I can subjugate countries right now, yes? As a Sweden, I have
What do you mean?
I have a decision to subjugate Norway. Can I do this?
I don't know. You'll need to ask the admins. When it comes to the real
you
stuff,
can
I'm
just-
like, I don't know.
You can just randomly subjugate them?
It's
Hello?
not manual. It's not manual. It's decision. It's like.
Is it like do they get
It's decision.
an event to do
declare
it?
war. Yes, I will declare war on them if I click a decision.
That is a lovely question. You probably should ask them.
Yes, let's
They
go,
just have
guys.
Control too.
We need
Yeah.
to end this interview. Let's go.
All right.
We will leave you to your wars and your strategizing. Good luck
Alright.
to you in the game to come.
Yeah, see you around.
Bye.
See ya. Yeah, Mordred, can I take control for 2 seconds so I can bring my cam back
All
in?
yours. Yep.
Fantastic.
Just control Z. There we go.
There we go. I am back. Curry has been
Okay.
consumed.
Oh, curry. Nice.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, I can't not turn this down. Okay. Yeah. But that the Reichspakt there seem to be very full of beans on their own skill set there. I mean, it's undeniable that they are good players. I'm well aware of multiple of those of that team members through various events through Hoi, and just casually I've seen see them play a lot, and they are good. But I don't know if their knowledge of the Kaiserreich universe and the focuses and the research compositions and who can get the best what, that might actually be a downfall for them.
I suspect it will be, because the game that I was commentating last week was basically entirely decided simply by Hearts of Kaiserreich knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah. And these people play Kaiserreich Weekly multiplayers weekly. Like, it's like we're down to the best of the weekly community, and then some very, very good Hearts of Iron players. However, I mean, they are good. Like, they could just pull through, but it's if their industry and their macro, their behind the scenes stuff, isn't as forward as, say, some of the other teams, the weekly community, they could get out industried. The American Civil War has started though, so.
Oh, jeez, has.
Yeah. I don't think the war has been declared, but the states have been lined. The lines have been drawn. Are they staying as the Federals?
I think they have to.
Oh, I didn't know that they had to. I thought they could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to stay as the Federals, as the USA.
Oh, okay. Well, Reed has seceded. The American Union states have seceded. The PSA has seceded. And interestingly, they've got divisions lined up against the PSA first.
Yeah, that was what happened in the game last week too. They took the PSA out early, so that they only had to focus on basically the one front as opposed to fighting on two.
See, in my game, they took out the syndicates early and recaptured New York and got that going first. And essentially, I let the PSA and the Union fight for a while before pushing into the Union and then doing the PSA last.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm guessing it's because they. Sorry,
the Houston was just taken from the Union state, the southern part of Texas.
Yes,
it's
it
gone
was.
back to the Federals.
This is a very different map from what we had last time. Like, last time was really weird. The Federals didn't even have Washington. They only had the stuff around Denver.
Denver has already been moved to the capital as well.
Yep. So I wonder if Washington's about to flip. New England will go to Canada, obviously.
Well,
in fact, it hasn't yet.
No, it might not. It didn't in my game either. We
really?
saw them completely hold on to that, and literally, there was a line at Pittsburgh that got rushed. New York City went to the Syndicalists, but the rest of New York State remained. And essentially, is what happened was Canadian volunteers went over. The fall of Houston. Interesting.
I have not seen that one before. Houston and Dallas.
Oh,
Texas under federal control.
It's automatically flipped through events there.
Interesting. I wonder what. I might need to play the American Civil War again. This seems to have changed a bit since I last played.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, back when I was still doing, YouTube Let's Play series, the American Civil War was the thing I covered the most. But so much has changed. I need to dive back in.
Yeah, so do I. I've very much decided that another Kaiserreich playthrough or two is in the cards.
Yeah, I agree. I also want to give China a go. Haven't done China.
Okay, I'm going to need to click on somebody else because I'm getting so many events.
I haven't...
Mexico.
I haven't done China since... Oh, that shouldn't have appeared. I apologize for that. Let me just quickly... One of my alerts... boxes. Let me just take control for 2 seconds here, Mordred. One of my alert boxes has snuck into your Discord, into your stream. So you just saw someone get followed at my end.